Hi everyone, this is Sue Ann Jafarian, the fat woman driving the novel RV. As I said last Tuesday, today would be a celebratory video, and it is. You see, on March 17th, I celebrated 4 years in my van. On March 17th, 2018, I flew from Los Angeles, California to South Carolina to pick up this van from my friend Ron, who sold it to me. He had had it for a year and a half and had done some extraordinary modifications to it. And when he decided to sell it, I scooped in and bought it. So on March 17th, 2018, it not only became my van, it became my home. You see, even though I had to drive it back to Los Angeles because I wasn't quite retired from my job yet, I never again went back to my apartment except to close it up and turn the keys back over. This van has been my home since March 17th, 2018. 4 years. And I have to tell you, it was love at first sight. I fell in love with this machine from the first time I laid eyes on it, sat in the driver's chair, and looked it over. Ron was marvelous. He gave me quite the tour and instructions on all the systems and appliances and everything. He even plugged in my phone to the navigational system. He was great. And then I gave him a hug and drove off. My first night in the van was spent in a Walmart parking lot in South Carolina. And this was for 2 reasons. One, I needed a place to stay for free. But staying in Walmart's isn't exactly free because they expect you to shop in their store. But I also needed to shop. You see, all I had brought with me were a few changes of clothes and a couple of towels. I went into that Walmart and I bought blankets and sheets, pillows, food, everything I would need for my drive across country back to Los Angeles. So my first night was spent in a Walmart parking lot. The next morning, I took my first shower in the rig in that same Walmart parking lot. Now I have to tell you, showering in a parking lot for the first time in your life is a little bit weird. You're there in the back. My shower is in the back. And you're there in the back, soaped up, naked, and behind you, you can hear people walking and talking. It is real weird until you get used to it. Now I don't think twice about it. So then I drove across the United States back to Los Angeles. And I will tell you, it was not without some mishaps. I'm not going to go into those today, but I will share with you that one was of the poop variety. And I have outlined it in my book, which is being shopped around right now to publishers. So I was baptized by poop. And believe me, if I could come through that incident, I could do anything. The rest of the trip was very uneventful, thankfully. I never went to campgrounds for the entire trip across the United States. I spent it in rest stops, Walmarts, Cracker Barrels, and truck stops. So I jumped into this life with both feet as soon as possible. 4 years later, I'm still sleeping in Walmarts and truck stops and rest areas and whatnot, besides campgrounds. 4 years in this beautiful vehicle. Now, for the first 9 months I owned it, I lived in it, but I was not on the road except for weekend trips. I wasn't yet retired, but the minute I retired, I did get on the road full time. And I've been on the road now over 3 years. So I love this lifestyle, as I put in a video a few weeks ago. But this machine, this Winnebago Travato, has been, of all the places I've lived in my life, my favorite home. And hopefully it'll be my favorite home for many, many more years to come. So happy Tuesday, everyone, or happy Tuesday. And I hope you'll come back next Tuesday for another video. And in the meantime, if you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can visit me on the web at thenovelrv.com or sueannjafarian.com, the Novel RV Facebook page, or read my daily journal at www.patreon.com. Thank you for watching.